This portion of tutorial we learn how can we set up SSH certificate, SSH key for private key in our certificate. If I go to my username and click settings, you see SSH and its GPS keychain is present. If I delete some key, delete all my key, some old key, and here you see not a single key is present. First I click the link generating SSH key, generate a new SSH key. Okay, open terminal and paste the following command. In my terminal, click clear, or without using this, I'm using my VS Code, and paste this and add my email address. Okay, enter, key is generated private key. Start SSH key, adding SSH to the SSH client. I paste it, agent bit I get, open the file. If that does not exist, host. If you are using Mac OS, I am using Mac OS, so I need to do some other job. Config does not exist, so I need to create this file, paste it, file created, and open your config file, modify, and need to add some line in my SSH config file. So how can I open it? I open some editor using beam /.ssh config. Okay, so beam editor is open, and I paste this line, :wq, save this file. If you see error like that, okay, so add your SSH private key, copy, different name, existing key has a different name, replaces, yeah, okay, copy it and paste it, identify edit. So okay, my key file is created. If I go to cd /.ssh and Windows, and you can get your SSH key location, C user, and inside user you get a .ssh folder. Okay, if I ls, you see is a public. Okay, id is a public key, so I need the public key, so I click cat id underscore ed, cat id underscore dot pub file, and it's my SSH key file. It's my SSH key, so I copy it, copy it, and need to add this in new SSH key, my MacBook, and paste it, add SSH key. Okay, the SSH key is added successfully. And when you are using added your SSH key, you need change something. Where need to change? In the repository, it's our repository, and if I click the code, you see now the code is HTTP, so I copy the HTTPS SSH and need to modify our remote URL. So again I come to my area, my terminal area, and git remote set URL origin set URL origin and paste this URL. Okay, so git remote -b, you see my remote repository is now the git. So after I change it ssh to git, so now we don't need username password anymore, any github repository full push command. Okay, so I update some line here to and t3, I save it and I write git status git add dot git commit -m and page 1 text file page 2 3 edit. Okay, so I push git push origin master, sorry, our branch name is main. If I click git push origin main and first time it telling you need to connection certificate, I click yes, permanently added, and you see the code is pushing successfully. If I go my repo and you see another commit come in this commit page 2 page 3 is coming successfully. So this tutorial we learn how can we set up our SSH key. Okay, bye bye.